Guess what time it is? It's time for a witchy room tour. The witch is out of the witchy room, and I decorated this. You could have just walked by, Rose. That would have been okay. I colored this a couple years ago. I got it from Family Dollar during Halloween. But this is the basement door. And this is the way. The basement door is broken. That was my fault. I broke the track. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. But yeah, that's lots of fun. I have to close the door because someone likes to go in the basement. And he's not allowed. None of them are. Unless there's a tornado. So this is my basement. Going down, going down. My basement's a mess, so I'm not going to show it to you. The whole house is a mess, to be honest. And this is my witchy room. Look at that. I gotta turn on another light, so hold on. So yeah, the light switch that goes to this fluorescent bulb is a button that I hit with my broom up here. This is because that extension cord died, so it's completely useless and it's screwed into the wall, so I can't take it out. But yeah, these are the old dressers. And I found out that there's a light back here. It can turn on with that switch right there. But I'm not going to because I don't need to. But this is where all the old dressers went. So there are all the drawers. And Dorian has commandeered this area for himself. He's going to do some stuff with the dressers. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to do stuff. As his little man cave, because I don't use this side of the basement. I use what is in front of the curtain. So we have like a little partition, so if we're both here at the same time, we still have privacy. So anyway, I got these dressers off of Amazon. This one was, I think, $38 or $32. This one was about $40. Like 45, somewhere, or 42, somewhere around there. These blue baskets I got from Family Dollar a couple years ago. They were like $7 at most, maybe $5. This is also for Family Dollar a couple years ago. This was, I think, was like $3. I got this basket and this basket at the charity shop for $1 together. They were 50 cents each. Yeah. And this is all the trash. This cushion needs to be washed. This vacuum cleaner needs to go back upstairs. This is my prayer rug. It did get vacuumed. It does have trash on it again because I just tracked it in. I've had this table runner and these cushions from my bedroom 20-something years ago. Whenever my sister and whenever my family made me the most awesomest bedroom ever. I had a sun mural, I had glow-in-the-dark stars, it was awesome. And she made that collage for me. It was framed. She made that collage for me also 20-something years ago to decorate the room with. But I used that frame. Over here, I got this frame from the Dollar Tree. And in that picture, Dorian drew it for me, I think in 2001. So it used to be by my altar. And he wanted to upgrade his and show his artistic side. So he drew me an updated version last night. So this was of 2021. This one's 2025. And we framed it and hung it on the wall. This altar is for Saint Expedite. These are his rose petals. I put new ones. I just kind of keep them stored here for now. But I always sprinkle it and I send a little, oh, these are stickers that I found. His favorite color is red. I have a picture of him, obviously. I got this frame at the not the dollar store, but at the charity shop for like 15 cents. I got this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And, but yeah, this is my Saint Expedite altar. It's completely blank right now because I cleaned it up. It had some old stuff and I cleaned it up and I put aside his rose petals because he likes rose petals and he likes pound cake. And I don't have any pound cake. So right now it's It's just breathing. My space heater, all the freaking bags that I own. This is another frame for just in case that I got for 25 cents at the charity shop. Iris made this for me in 2018. This is my Yemaya altar. So I have a light blue rosary that I bought at a Christian shop across the street from the Witchy shop, actually. So yeah, that's kind of funny. I was in there with a sweater that said witchcraft, and I didn't realize I was wearing that sweater, but they didn't seem to notice, and we had a lovely chat and had a good time. This is another rosary that I've had. This one's white, and I got this bandana from Dollar Tree for $1.25. It came with a blue and this one. This is a light blue candle. This iconography is by Beanbag Hagwag, Trish, Auntie Bean. She painted this for me a few years ago, and it's part of my Yemaya altar. This is Yemaya. This is by Talia Took. It's her artwork. I got it from her website. This iconography is by my daughter Lily. She took inspiration from Trish's work and made her own. So I framed that too. And this is a picture. I know that you can't really see it really well, but this is a picture of La Virgen de la Regla, which is Yemaya's Catholic counterpart. So this is a saint that is associated with her in Santeria. If you see this iconography, like, let me get that closer. Let me see if I can. Ooh, there. We got some light. Okay, there we go. See, now you can see them better. But yeah, this is my Yemaya altar. So I have things that represent the sea. I have her colors. This is her actual necklace. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I have seashells, a little mermaid that came with my Yemaya candle that Jocelyn Black had made me a few years ago. I finally used it all up. But yeah, and these are the crystals that were in the candle as well. And yeah, this is my Yemaya altar. And then right now it's got my laptop on it, but this is my Yuletide altar. I haven't finished it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, it's started. I have stuff. Then I switched out the stool that I used to have in here with this lovely chair that I got for $1 at the charity shop. And then these are my cupboards. I've started organizing. So these are all my jar candles, as you can see. All my crystals are in these boxes. These are all my tarot and oracle decks. There are gaps, and that's because some of the decks are upstairs. My crystal ball is in this box. That's my Samhain box. That box has prayer bead that I made, or prayer mala that I had made, but it broke. So it's just sitting in there right now. My spirit board. Again, all my trash. This is my ancestor altar. So yeah, it's a little dusty because I haven't really. I've started cleaning. I started cleaning it yesterday, but I didn't finish. But yeah, it's got pictures of friends and family who have passed on. And then a scrying mirror in the back that I light a candle in front of to just kind of go. Let me see what else. I know this is all over. This is hodgepodge all over the place. So I collect a little bit of series, and unfortunately the fairies one is brand new, so it doesn't match all the other ones. But I'm only missing 4 more of these books, but I almost have the whole collection. So I reorganized all my books alphabetically by author, as you can see. So there's still a little bit of space. But with this one, so when I get some more money, because I'm poor, I'm going to buy the rest of the Sabbath essentials to have. The bookends for now are selenite towers, because why not? My bookends are decoration, and these books were too big to fit in the bookshelf, so that's why they're here. This is a chime that I use for meditation. To kind of bring me in and out. Of this bowl I got from a coworker when I worked at the bakery. I filled it with tumbled stones and stuff. Some more crystals. Some geodes. This cute little candle that I got at Target. Over here are all my journals and Book of Shadows and Book of Mirrors, that sort of thing. My dream journal is upstairs in my room because I actually use it there. All the pens that I use while I'm down here. Some rocks, these snail shells that my son gave me. Some more books. These are used candles. These Easter eggs, if I'm traveling, I like to put crystals in them so I don't lose them if I can't find a bag. Some more stones. These are all empty boxes. That's my travel altar, and that's statuary, and there's nothing in here yet. And there's my phone stand. Remember when I couldn't find it? It was here. So I got all my incense in this basket. These are decorative bottles. I had 7 different bottles of these. If you notice, there's only 4, and it's because my son dropped them when he was moving the furniture. So I have the contents in here, in this jar that my friend Lorraine gave me. And then this jasper was from an old friend that I met here on YouTube. She passed away recently, and she had put it inside a talisman that she had made for me. And her name was Tanya, and she passed away from cancer recently. And when I came down here to get it, the talisman had fallen apart, and the jasper was still there. So yeah, I thought that was beautiful. I'm going to put it on I want to put it on my ancestor altar, but right now I'm just kind of like still working with it because it was recent. In here I have my altar cloths. In here are used candles of various shapes and sizes. In here are used candles, or not used, but unused candles of various shapes and sizes. Some more unused candles of various shapes and sizes. On this top one is altar stuff. So like incense burners, candle plates, that sort of thing. In the bottom here, more unused candles of shapes and sizes, different shapes and sizes. In this middle one, we have more altar stuff, like the chalices, altar tiles, candle snuffers, wands. I think there's one wand. I'm missing a wand. Whatever. In this last one, more candles. Candle holders. And then here we have oils, spell kits that actually came in kits, some more seashells, my cauldron, the knife that I use to cut random shit, my dolls that I use as for Pop It Magic, charcoal, what is this? Pendulum board, a couple of pendulums. These are all decorations that I use throughout the year. So like if you'll see Ostara, you'll see Samhain, you'll see Laban. So yeah. And then I got these decorations at Family Dollar. I got that one at Joann's before it closed. But yeah, these I got at Family Dollar. And then I have mala beads out of lava rock. I have these cowrie shells from Hawaii. This talisman that I don't remember where I got from, but I keep hanging because it reminds me of love. My talisman that I made for Witch's Black Lent, this beautiful dream catcher that has the goddess symbol. This I got at the charity shop for 25 cents. I put in a LED candle in it when it fits my fancy. But yeah, that's the witchy room. I still got some cleaning to do. That's stuff that I'm going to donate from the witchy room. I don't know what I'm going to do with it though. Like who to donate it to. But yeah, and these like they're fall colored, they're orange and brown. But I plug them into here. I'm just not tall enough right now. And I light up this area because these lights are dead. They do turn on, but they're dead. And I don't feel like replacing them. That takes time and money that I do not have. But yeah, that's it. If I ever do finish the Yule altar, you'll get a proper tour of that. But yeah, this is my altar room. I just got to get rid of all this trash. Anyway, love you guys. Brightest blessings.